So today, I worked out early and then I had to go get something done where I needed anesthesia, and some of them still, and I'm starving. So we're gonna food review Arby's. I can say I haven't had Arby's in a really long time, I think for obvious reasons, but why did I ever go away from them? Not bad. Actually not bad at all. I don't know if it's the food or the sauce, but it's probably a better way of maybe just dipping the sauce instead of putting it on, but it is what it is. All right, so I just got another ham and cheese. I'm wishing I would have got another roast beef. But overall, ouch. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give Arby's a solid 9 out of 10.
We got a couple of different things that have emerged when it comes to Sophie. Number one, let's start with what happened yesterday, because she has gone viral. All right, she's gone viral over hot girls eat Arby's. Yeah, she was wearing this outfit, this arrangement into the Chicago Sky game. Of course, the Indiana Fever, I would like to say, beat the brakes off the Sky, but really it felt like they underachieved a good bit yesterday with so many Sky members being out of the lineup. But nonetheless, she came walking in to the arena yesterday wearing that. There she is right there. Let's just bring this up over at Tater Report. There she is right there. Hot girls eat Arby's. I can only imagine, and I have no idea. I would assume this is some kind of sponsorship with Arby's, right? Right there. I don't know. The roast beef sandwich joke.
They thought they could silence her, but instead they turned her into a $100 million powerhouse. Sophie Cunningham wasn't just fined by the WNBA. She was humiliated. But in the middle of the chaos, a fast food chain nobody expected stepped in and changed sports marketing forever. This is the insane true story of how the league's punishment backfired, creating the biggest viral brand moment in women's basketball history. Sophie Cunningham had always been a fighter, not just on the court, but off it. A fiery competitor for the Phoenix Mercury, she was the kind of player who never backed down, never softened her words to fit a corporate PR script. Fans loved her for it. But the league, not so much. This wasn't just about basketball. It was about image, control, and the growing power of women athletes to speak directly to their fans without permission from the powers above. And in June of this year, the spark that set off one of the strangest and most profitable moments in WNBA history was lit. It happened during a post-game press conference. The Mercury had just beaten the Chicago Sky in a physical, heated matchup. Sophie walked into the interview room, not in team apparel, but in a plain, bold t-shirt that simply read Arbys, bright red logo across the chest. Nobody thought much of it until she started talking. When asked about the team's win, she smiled and said, "We're just out here fighting, man. Fighting like Arbys fights for the best roast beef in America." The room erupted in laughter. But the WNBA offices, they weren't laughing. Within hours, she got the email. $5,000 fine for unauthorized brand promotion. The WNBA claimed it was about protecting official sponsorships, but fans didn't buy it. They saw it as yet another example of the league trying to control every aspect of its players' personalities. And Sophie's fans, they exploded on social media. One fan tweeted, "If Sophie gets fined $5,000, I'll donate $50 to cover it. Who's with me?"
I don't know. And you finding me $500 is not going to do shit.
Fuck yeah, that was a bar. That's a shirt.
Hot girls like to be fined.
Finding me $500 won't do shit. That's sick.
and then I'll get fined for that, and then I'll get fined for this, and then the fines
put it on a shirt.
continue. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Within 3 hours, a crowdfunding page was set up. Within 24 hours, over $28,000 had been raised. Not just covering her fine, but sending her a clear message. We've got your back. Someone at Arby's marketing team saw what was happening. The viral clips of Sophie wearing their shirt were everywhere. ESPN, Bleacher Report, TikTok, millions of views. Instead of staying quiet, Arby's sent out one tweet: "We've got the meats, and we've got Sophie's fine. Covered." Boom. The internet went nuclear. Not only did Arby's pay the $5,000 fine directly, they sent Sophie a lifetime supply card, free meals for life. And here's where it got crazy. Arby's online store, which barely sold any merchandise before, saw 800,000 shirts sold in 72 hours. Revenue? Over $100 million in just a week. In 1 week, Sophie had gone from league problem child to the single most valuable viral marketing asset in WNBA history. Arby's CEO called her personally. They offered her an official brand ambassador deal, reportedly worth 7 figures over 3 years. She accepted. From that day on, Sophie wasn't just playing basketball. She was front row at Arby's commercials, filming behind-the-scenes skits, and dropping roast beef references in post-game interviews. Fans loved it. The WNBA, not so much. Sponsors started asking why Sophie, a player they had just punished, was getting more brand attention than the league itself. The irony was brutal. Their punishment had built her platform. And if you think Sophie played nice about it, you're wrong. In a viral Instagram story, she posted a selfie holding an Arby's bag with the caption, "Still waiting on my WNBA apology. Until then, I've got the meats." The comments section went wild. Even Caitlin Clark chimed in with laughing emojis and a roast beef gif. Angel Reese, another outspoken star, saw the playbook. She hinted at wanting her own viral brand war and even joked about wearing a Popeyes shirt to her next press conference. Within days, brands realized the power of unsanctioned, authentic athlete marketing. Today, Sophie Cunningham is still playing hard for the Mercury, but she's also something bigger. Proof that one player, one shirt, and one fine can flipped the entire script. And yes, Arby still credits her with their biggest sales spike in company history. The league tried to make an example of her. Instead, they made her a millionaire. So here's my question to you. Do you think Sophie played this as a genius marketing move from the start? Or was this the greatest accidental PR win in sports history? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, we've got the meats.